baseball. Or should I say, Saturday mid-morning baseball. Anyway, guys, we're here with the Guardians that just came off a sweep with the Royals with high expectation on this next series with the Padres. So let's see what happens. Padres are 3-1. Guardians are 3-0. So let's see what happened, guys. As you can see there, who's the starting lineup for both sides. Going to be a very good game.
Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego.
San Diego, guys.
MLB The Show.
Field looks great. Looks like almost a packed house here. We got the boys of summer coming out onto the field. Your Warriors for the day.
So almost ready to get underway.
This guy does pretty good. I mean,
Joe Musgrove.
he gives up 4 points, but
In terms of ERA,
he's got a 24% strikeout rate. Not bad. I mean, quarter of the people he faces, he strikes them out. So that kind of hurts.
Last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound. On average, when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Bogaerts makes the catch for the out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. Man at first, one away. Double play ball to second. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn two. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now, Kyle Manzardo. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Kicks and deals. And that's downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And ball 1. Cronenworth went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is fouled back. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a 2 way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next one misses, and it's 3-2. That's an automatic ball because The timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly. A confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Luis Arraez stands in. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And that misses. Ball 1. And there's a strike. Cronenworth, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's to third. Oh, and it hits the base. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Machado. And that drops in for a strike. That's out to center field. Thomas sizes this one up. He's got it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Lunging, but it gets down. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Coming home. To the plate, and he's out. Here's Brian Rocchio. First pitch misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play. Thomas, the runner at third. Arias at first. One gone. Bogarts quickly to second for one. And that's two. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. And that is out of play. And it's even up. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's the guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Swing and a ground ball. Ramirez sends it to first. One up, one down. Here's Jason Hayward. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
In for a strike, and the count 1-2. Looks like he wants the signs again. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Back here at Petco Park, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Musgrove back to work. Bunting, and it's in the air. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And the batter now, Will Brennan. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ramirez avoids the first pitch for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Brennan at first, one gone. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And the batter now, Carlos Santana. Ball 1 there. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2 out.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, and now it's Tirso Ornelas trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Corrals it, and there's 1 down. So the batting order turns over. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Off the mark there. 1-0. Bogaerts, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Aruba. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In the air, left side. Kwan heads after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and we're still not at. At 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
High fly ball out to left field. Ornelas drops steps, heads back on it. And there's 1 away. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there.
That's what we've been waiting for. Home run all the way around, buddy.
His plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One out, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. First pitch just misses.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing went around. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and Java Joe gets his second punch out of the game. And here is Brian Rocchio. He hit into a double play his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air, left field. Hayward on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. A single his first time. That misses the zone. And it's 1-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. 1 out, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive.
Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next offering upstairs. Fastball is outside. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fought off foul.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That just misses. 1-2 the count. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hayward racing over to make the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ramirez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And it's fouled away. Now a screamer into the outfield. Out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bogarts with the throw to first. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in for San Diego. Jason Hayward.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Called strike right there. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's 2 down. Now here is Tirso Ornelas.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Up and in, ball one. Right through there for a strike. And strike two.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him swinging. Padres go down quietly. They still trail 1-0.
Let me start by saying, which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Everybody stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt.
New inning getting started, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Musgrove back to work. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Manzardo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Fastball off the plate a little bit.
That was pretty good.
Going with it. Punched
That was a good hit. I wish I could hit like that every day.
You're at the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Joe Musgrove is done in this one. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Ron Marinaccio.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by and into the outfield any way they can.
And now the catch. Sure comes up to him. Bo Naylor. And clean one on top, 1-2.
Oh!
Oh, one again.
And there's a foul ball. Manzardo stands at second with no outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, got me.
Produced the only one of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
There's a swing and a miss. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The other way, and foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th.
I don't even know what happened there. Incredible.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Junis. This is his first appearance of the season. Bogaerts in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one missing down. Low. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. In there, got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So up next, Jake Cronenworth. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
The Guardians up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope, that's inside.
On the ground. Throw on to Santana. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Jeremiah Estrada preparing to come on if needed. Suarez getting cranked up as well. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 down. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Tatis makes the grab for the 2nd out. Now here is Will Brennan. Right side, hard hit. On to first. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And delivers outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Now this is in the air down the line. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Manny Machado. Up and in, ball one. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Campusano up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Hard liner. That's out number 2. And now the center fielder, Jason Hayward. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes
You just gotta let it out.
That just shoots down morality.
Executing and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in San Diego, now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Foul ball there. Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And Ramirez is set down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Swings and misses. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broke.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the play. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Santana, the base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Guardians 1 and the Padres nothing. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jackson Merrill.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
And that misses. And that's ball one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Close, but called a ball. And the count is even 2-2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he turns and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Bogaerts in the box now, takes strike one.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
So the tying run is second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swings and misses. That is strike two.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Rocchio in plenty of time to first. That takes care of Cronenworth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Arise in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Two outs. That one the other way, and it's just foul. That was close. And now we'll step off and check on third. Stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada. This is his third time out this year. Naylor at the plate now. That's ball one. Estrada, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Waldron, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Vasquez warming up as well. And Naylor swings through that one.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Next offering is fouled back. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Here comes Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this game. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Estrada, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. And that is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swings through that one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Hit in the air, center field. Hayward under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5. Bottom 9, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Junis back to work. That's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Line drive. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And Manny gets a piece. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Way out front for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
1 strike away. The other way, Santana steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row,
That's it. 4 wins, straight our winning streak.
momentum that
It just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with a
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks.
And a 1-0 final score here in this.
I still wish they were called the Indians. I still wear my Chief Wahoo apparel. You gotta understand, I'm from Cleveland, and I love my boys of summer. Ever since I was a little kid, I remember going down to the old municipal stadium, and like after the 6th inning, the top of the 7th, back then, Indians didn't have a lot of fans. We had an 80,000 seat capacity stadium that only probably had 15,000 at games, if that, sometimes even less than that. I'm talking about back in the 80s and stuff. Anyway, they used to open up the gates and let you in, and it was open seating. They didn't care. You could watch the rest of the game for free. So me and my buddies used to ride our bikes down there and chain them up on the fence, and used to go into the game. It was cool. It was good summers. And we go see the submarine that's a little bit, on the other side of 9th, I think it is. And this was back before the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Science Center was where the Brown Stadium sit today. But yeah, we used to go there, and down at the bottom of 9th, at the end, it ended right into Lake Erie, and there used to be a little restaurant. I think it was called Captain Frank's. Not sure, but they had the restaurant in the front where you could go and sit down and have a nice meal, or they had the little fishing spot, because the pier was a fishing spot, and in the back they had like a, hot dogs, hamburgers, sodas type of deal. And we used to go there after the game to grab a hot dog or something. It was good times, man. Oh, and I should remind y'all that I was around, I think 11 when I used to do this. And I used to live on the south side of Cleveland, so the stadium wasn't too far. We used to cut through the flats and then shoot across downtown and then down the hill. It was a nice ride, but we were kids. We had the energy. But anyway, it was cool times. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Cleveland Baseball.